Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Spice and Wolf Volume 1. Already been exposed to the series via the adaptation that happened in the 2000s and I absolutely love it. So when I saw this at a bookstore down in Sydney and they had like the whole series, I was like, I'm going to start that to see how different it was from the adaptation. This volume covers episodes 1 through to 8, if I remember correctly, of the series, and I absolutely love the writing style. I found that there was no discrepancies between the adaptations. Like obviously some of the dialogue is different, but the whole volume felt really similar to the episodes, and I just love that there was like no discrepancies between the two. The only thing that happens is that a character gets turned into a different character. But I found that situation, it flowed much more when you found out the characters betrayed the main character, and I was just like, this doesn't quite work. So let's get into it. Spice and Wolf is about a traveling traveller called Kraft Lawrence, and one time he stops at this city where he buys some wheat, and the town is celebrating a local festival of the wolf spirit who protects the harvest. I say spirit because technically she's a goddess, but she doesn't really say that she's like a goddess of the wheat. They just say that she is, but I'm going to go with wolf spirit because that's how I picture her. And then you have the wolf spirit Holo, who after she's been disillusioned at the fact that the town is now got their own agriculture, they know how to deal with meager harvest and they don't need her anymore or don't believe in her anymore. She wants to return to her home in the north. So they make a deal that Lawrence will help her on her journey to the north, and that's where the volume starts, and it just gets better from there. Like I said, I've watched the whole adaptation that was made in the 2000s, and I feel like, this is short, this is 200 pages. I feel that the dialogue changed quite a bit, but it kept the same spirit of the dialogue. Like there were scenes that were just ripped straight from the book, and then there were scenes where 1 or 3 phrases were different. But all in all, I found that this was fantastic. Towards the end of the volume is where things start to pick up, and there's like this chase, and it's so very good. It's like company versus companies. Like I love the end of the first season, like just nearing the end when this all comes to a head, and it's so good. Now I do want to talk about the thing that I talked about earlier about the 2 characters being changed. In the book, character is male, his name is Arai, and he is a friend and merchant like Lawrence, and he seems and then he betrays them, but it didn't have the same impact as it did in the show, and I'll explain why. Because in the show, Arai is merged with an original character, and that creates Chloe. Chloe is, like Lawrence, a merchant, and she has feelings for Lawrence, and she tries to put him into this deal that we find out is what Lawrence and Holo have been chased after. And I felt that because she had a personal connection to Lawrence, like she felt like she had more of a personal connection to Lawrence, that the betrayal felt a lot more genuine, I guess. Like I didn't feel like Uri really cared for Lawrence, and then that made his betrayal like, what? But we see in the animated clock, we see a bit of backstory, we get scenes with them, and I just felt that that was better handled in the anime than in the book. But despite that, the book was fantastic, and I'm excited to continue on with Volume 2, which is a couple of 100 pages longer than this. This was about 200, and this is about 300. So I'm excited to continue on with the series. I don't know if I'm going to collect all the volumes. I really do, but I want to see if there's like 3-in-1 versions of these. But if they're not, I'll collect all 17. But yeah, I'm really excited to continue on with this series. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you all next time. Bye!